Hi there. After multiple technical difficulties, welcome to my language learning live stream where I'm trying to figure out if I can get good at Japanese just using apps. And with the help of some friendly friends right down here in the comments, friends like Pikachu Plays Roblox, who has been down there helping me to get through some technical issues just now. Can you still hear me? Is the microphone making sound? I hope that it is okay. We are being recorded live on twitch.tv/AnthonyKel and on youtube.com/AnthonyKel. Yes, for the first time, we actually have our own custom URL. We have our own custom URL on YouTube. Hold on a second. Yes, look at this down here. That was my old YouTube channel. See how horrible it is? It's like channel/UCHDF, whatever. No, 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 no. YouTube.com/AnthonyKel. Who do I have to thank for this lovely address that we've received? I have to thank 100 YouTube subscribers. One of those is Mikachu down there. I have to say thank you to Serena last week, who might have signed up on 2 separate YouTube accounts in order to get us, to help us to get to this little goal. I don't know what my next goal is. I'm just happy to have this one. So how are we all doing? I hope that you are well. Today we are going to try learning Japanese, but first, let's see what Ramune we have got today. Today we have got grape Ramune. I haven't tried this particular flavor before. This is Ramune from the same company that we had last week. Last week I think we had a lemon one. Was it lemon? Last week's was quite nice. I was pleasantly surprised by the ramen last week. So hopefully we will do quite well this time. What words can you read on there? I don't know if Mikachu can read that. At the top, you can see the katakana, Ramune. And then we have budo aji. Budo aji, is that right? Budo, I guess, is grape. I think that's grape. We haven't got to learning fruits like grapes yet. But we have this budo aji. Grape Ramune that is very fragrant. We'll see whether this is nice or not. I like it. I think I like it. Pikachu says, I can read that it says grape in English, and you can see the pictures of the grape. Thank you, Pikachu. Yeah, I have had. How loud was that, Pikachu? Was that obnoxiously loud or was it reasonably loud? Because for the first time ever, I have added sound alerts. They're not called sound alerts on here, these are blurps. But you can add your own sound effects into the stream. Was that obnoxiously loud, Pikachu Plays Roblox? Was it horrible? Because I don't know how loud that would have come across. Yeah, if that was too loud, then please tell me. I will try to adjust the volume. Yeah, I've added a few sounds. If you check out the channel points, there are a few sounds. Most of those are Pokemon related sounds. It was a little quiet. Okay. Let me just, I mean, I don't want it to like overpower the stream or be too like surprising or horrible. But, you know, you also want it to be loud enough that it sounds that you notice it, right? Let me just jump in. Okay, I'm going to go into the setup right now. And my streams are so much more relaxed these days than they ever used to be. I used to be quite serious, like we're going to do this first, and then we're going to do this. Time for show and tell. Whatever. Okay, I'm going to try to set up the sound for these to make them a little bit louder. Okay, is it global settings? No? Is there, I can't find the section where I'm supposed to change the sound. I'm sure there was a section where you could set the sound for these. Okay, I'll try and do this later. I'm on the app right now for the sound, and I'm not. Oh, okay, I found it. Okay, right now the sound is set to 75%. I'll bump that up to 90. Okay, that's on 90% right now, and let's get. I'll play another one and see how that sounds. Okay, Mikachu, are you ready? Have a listen to this. Tell me how loud this is. Redeem.
Who's that Pokemon?
How loud was that, Mike? Was it okay? That's 90%. Do I need to go all the way up to 100? Perfect. Okay, then. Yeah, we've got Who's That Pokemon here. We've got the Pokemon theme tune, and we've also got relaxing Wii music. That's WII. Let me just redeem that one. If you were watching earlier while we were getting ready to stream, this was playing in the background. If you're watching on YouTube later and the music has been cut, then we have already been copyright claimed and I've had to cut all the music from the video. So sorry about that. I don't know if you can see them, Mike, but there should be more sounds hiding on Twitch. So if we go onto the Twitch stream, let me just have a look here. If I can jump into the stream, maybe. This is going to be weird. We're going to have like streamception right now. Yeah. So if you look here, Mike, there's a little button right there. And there's a whole bunch more like sound effects and things that are available to in addition to what we already had. So there's a whole bunch of different things available in there. I've added a few favorites, some anime things, some Pokemon things. So those are all available up there. Are you still playing? Shut up, phone. It's still playing my voice. And I will try and stop it from playing what we're streaming. Yeah. So I've just added that today. And we will see how well that goes and how distracting it is to the stream. Anyway, thank you for coming. Let's start again. Welcome to my language learning live stream where I'm trying to figure out if I can get good at Japanese just using apps. As we just said, we are streaming live on twitch.tv/AnthonyKellyYip and on youtube.com/AnthonyKellyYip as well. If you can't remember that, head on over to this page. I've got a page with all my socials, including things like Instagram and Twitter and all of that, if you would like to follow us there, or if you'd like to join our Discord server. Links are over there. Shall we begin? We are running late today. After technical issues and a whole host of other things, we are a little bit late, but it seems that we are good to go right now. What should we jump in on? I think that we could have a quick look at, I normally have some show and tell. Grape? Go away, Grape. Hold on a second. Let me just jump in here. And I'm just going to go through a few things that I've been looking at over the last week. This one was for Blackthorn Games. I don't know if he's watching right now. Tokidoki hitori de namimasu. I sometimes drink alone. No, I never drink alone. I drink here with you guys. Great Ramune. So what I will do over a week, as I've been doing my Japanese language learning live stream for a few months now. And throughout the week, I will keep my eyes open for Japanese that I want to remember. Tokidoki is one, and it is right there. It is these first two characters on the screen. And tokidoki means, as far as I know, sometimes. Sometimes. I sometimes do this, I sometimes do that. The example they gave here was I sometimes drink alone. Hey, Pikachu Plays Roblox is hosting with a viewer. Thank you so much for coming. How are you doing? What have you been playing, Pikachu Plays Roblox? Let me just, hold on a second. How do I shout out? Shout out, Pikachu Plays Roblox. What's Pikachu Plays Roblox been playing? That's a mouthful. Pikachu Plays Roblox was last seen playing Roblox. How was your Roblox stream, Pikachu? Was it good? Pikachu Plays Roblox has also joined us in a few other streams, including playing Fortnite together and Among Us. So if you're not following Pikachu, please go over there and follow him too. Okay, then. We were talking about I sometimes drink alone. Tokidoki hitori de namimasu. I sometimes play Pokemon Go alone. And I often learn Japanese alone. That was the first thing that I wanted to remember over the last week. Was there anything else? Oh yeah, I was out and about. And I saw this Pokemon toy, and just ignoring how cool this is, I wanted to have a look here because over here you actually see the name of Pokemon in Japanese, and we always call it Pokemon. But if you look here, it says Poketo Monsuta. Monsuta. Is that how you pronounce it? Poketo Monsuta. Monsuta. Pocket monsters. Which is like, we always knew that was what Pokemon meant, right? But it's pocket monsters here. But over here, what does that say? This says Mon. Is that Mon Kore? Is that right? Mon Kore. And I'm guessing that Mon is monster, Mon. And Kore, maybe correction? Maybe this is like an abbreviation. I'm not sure, but I think it says Mon Kore. The reason I say that I think it says Mon Kore and I'm not entirely sure is that this is quite like stylized, and I'm guessing that it's an like, because that's definitely a mo over there. So I'm guessing that it's Mon Kore, maybe. And this kind of like shows a lot of the abbreviations that you see in Japanese when you are learning. Like, you often see hiragana sorry, katakana loan words being abbreviated in strange ways in Japanese, which is quite cool. But yeah, if I saw Monkore, I wouldn't immediately realize what that meant. But it does say Monster Collection underneath, so I'm guessing that's what it is. Pikachu plays Roblox. I don't know how well you're doing with your katakana studies so far. I know that you have been learning Japanese over the last week. Uh, have you got onto katakana yet, Pikachu plays Roblox? Or are you still learning hiragana? Pikachu plays Roblox says, I haven't streamed for a while. I'm going to stream this week, the game Among Us. Can I join you? Tell me when you're playing. I would very much like to join you for a game of Among Us. If we have a look over here, at the very top, this is a you're still on the first one. It's okay, keep going. Keep going, Pikachu plays Roblox. So we have our pocket monster, but over here, this is a katakana phrase. And I don't know, like, whether you've got to this yet. What day am I able to play Among Us? I'm not entirely sure yet. The question is, what time are you able to play? Because I know there's a time difference. So what time of day are you best for? If you can tell me what time of day you're best for, then I can tell you kind of like what day I'll be able to join. But I would like to join. But anyway, have a look here. Pikachu plays Roblox. So Japanese has got 3 character sets. The first one is called hiragana, and that's the first thing that you're learning on Duolingo right now. The second character set is called katakana, and the pronunciation of hiragana and katakana words are the same. I think they're exactly the same as far as I know. I mean, there might be some weird characters in katakana, but you've got if there's a hiragana character for a, there is also a katakana character for a. So there is a reference, a direct reference between them. But katakana characters are often used for loan words. And have a look at this, because I want you to guess exactly what this means. So we've got a Magikarp here, a Magikarp toy. And if we zoom in here, it says big size. Big size. What do you think that means, Pikachu plays Roblox? Big size. Any ideas? You'll win a prize if you get it right. Okay, I think we know. I think we know. Pikachu might not be here if you jumped out. Big size means big size. It's an evolution. Well, I guess. I don't think it is. It's just a Magikarp, but it's a big size Magikarp. Not a mega Magikarp. It's just a big Magikarp. I don't even know how this toy works, but it's part of the big Pokemon collection, I guess. Was there anything else interesting over the last week? Do you know what that says? Pikachu plays Roblox? Now I'm just going to pause that. Okay, so our first character right at the top there, we have ra, ra. And that line there is not pronounced. Pikachu Plays Roblox says that they were thinking of doing the stream around this time if that works for you. Okay, so if we are going to do an Among Us stream at around this time, I will get back to you. I'll have to check my schedule like for the coming week. Maybe Friday here. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to double check, but maybe Friday here, which would be Thursday evening for you. Mm, right, for this time, if that's not too late for you. Okay, so maybe around this time. Does it mean orange light? No, 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 no. So over here, the very first character is ra. Okay, ignore the second one, ignore that line, because that's just extending the sound, I think. Ramen. Ramen. Do you know what ramen is? Pikachu Plays Roblox? I'll give you a clue. This store is selling ramen. Ramen is ramen. And over there, I think that is the kanji for sakura, for the flower, cherry blossom. I think. I think. Maybe. What else have we got? Yokuzo Nihon ne. Yokuzo, my language learning live stream app. I sometimes drink alone. Yeah, there's not much going on this week. I haven't taken that many screenshots, I haven't taken that many photos. I did get 100 subs though. Thank you. Oh, oh, okay. Um, Again, this is another example of where uh, where the way that a word is written can make it a little bit difficult to read. So just like when we saw the Pokemon and the N sound, the N character was a little bit hard to read because it was stylized. When I saw this snack, someone bought me a snack, and I saw that second character there, and I couldn't immediately read it. And somebody told me that this one is de. So it's a te with a little duck ten to change the sound. And if I hadn't been told that, I don't think that I would have immediately recognized this as being de because it's stylized. But I think this is to de kaba. To de kaba. I'm not sure what that means. To de kaba. So yeah, this character here that looks a bit like a 2 or a Z is actually de. De. I've been told. Anything else interesting? Can you hear that?
そうですね。なんかでも、見た目だけで言ったら全然もうそんなの関係ないです。
Now, let me just stop this for a second. I was watching I watch a Pokemon Go live streamer over on YouTube, and I also follow her on Twitter. And she started using this new Twitter function called, is it called Twitter Groups or something like that? I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but there is this new function on Twitter when you are now able to do like a voice chat room. And it's kind of cool. Let me see what it is called. I just saw it for the first time today. I hadn't seen it before. Let me have a look here. Capture video. Oh, I'm not sure what it's called. It's gone. Let's just call it Twitter groups for now. I don't know exactly what it's called, but there is a new function on Twitter where you can set up a voice chat group. And you can have some people talking and then a whole bunch of people coming in and listening to whatever they're talking about. So I was watching one of these streams today, and if you notice, like right there at the bottom of the screen, you can see captions. So there is a captioning function where, as they're talking, Twitter will write out what the people are saying. And this is super useful to me. Now, it didn't seem to be working properly. So when the one speaker was talking, I was getting live captions. When the other speaker was talking, I got nothing. I don't know if you can see it here.
なんか声も可愛らしいし、
So you
こ
can
うい
see
う
we're
風
getting some
になり
captions
た
at the
かったな
bottom,
みたいな。
only
いや、
from the one
そう
person.
そういう部分でも。 でも多分女性でゆりさん好きなユー
I don't know why. I don't know why I wasn't getting captions from the one person. I was only getting captions from the other one. But that's pretty cool. Like live captioning for a language learner is really, really helpful. Android has a live caption function built in. I don't know if it's on every version. There you go. There's a live caption function built in on Android where if you are watching something, it can put CC subtitles at the bottom. Um, Sometimes it doesn't work. So on Android, I think on my phone it only works in English right now. But on Twitter, if I'm listening to these Twitter groups, oh, space, there you go. It says at the bottom, report this space. If you are listening to Twitter space, you can get Japanese live captions, which I think is super
ユー
useful
ザーさんもす
as
っごく
well.
多いと思うんですよね。
Go away, Twitter. Let's do some Duolingo. Are you ready to do some Duolingo? Let's just jump in. I'm sorry if everything seems up in the air today. I'm still a little bit flustered by the multitude of technical problems we had getting this stream going. Grape Ramune is okay. I think last week's lemon was nicer. I mean, it smells nice. But I think that last week's lemon Ramune was a little bit nicer. Okay, let's get going. Mikachu completed a 7-day streak. He wasn't lying. He actually did complete a 7-day streak. Well done. So how are you doing, Mikachu, with your Duolingo? Are you doing okay right now? Mikachu says he looked it up and it says Twitter chats. Yeah, it might be called chats. It said space at the bottom of that screen, so I don't know if it's Twitter Spaces, maybe. And I don't know how to actually set one up. It might be a new feature. I had never seen it before. But yeah, it worked quite well. It did work quite well. Okay then. How are you doing with your Duolingo, Mikachu? It says here that you've completed your first 7-day streak. Well done. I will send congratulations to you. And let's have a look at how hard or not hard he's been working. So let's jump down to Mikachu down here. Okay. He is working on the first day. On the very, very first day, Mikachu was actually working harder than me. Look at Tuesday. He did so much. He did then drop down a little bit, but I think just having a daily habit is already good. Like, you don't need to go crazy every day. And if you do go crazy every day, you're probably going to get like burn out really quickly. Like me with Japanese Pod 101, I did burn out pretty fast. Um, but yeah, I think doing a little bit every day is good. And anybody else? Who else may or may not have been studying hard? I'm sure Liam has been studying hard. He normally does. Oh, yep. Liam has been studying hard too. Has anybody else here? Rosen maybe hasn't. Who have we got down here? Oh my goodness, Mandy's doing well. Mandy is learning English with Duolingo. She's only been learning for a week and she's going crazy. Look at that. She's going way harder than me. My God, Mandy, you're doing really well. Okay then. And Tanenobu-san. What? Tanenobu-san has got a total of 103,000 XP now. That's ridiculous. Like, Tanenobu's worst day here is only slightly worse than my best day of the last week. Wow. He's studying really hard. I'm not going to look at Blackthorn. I don't want to embarrass him too much. Okay, guys, let's get going. We are going to now. Last week we were doing restaurants, and I think I can finish this today. Like, we're up here at level 4. I think with a little bit of work we can finish restaurants, and then we can jump down and do some other things. So let's start with this. So this is like at the end of restaurants. So I guess it assumes that we know a lot of this already. Select the correct character for ski. Ski. Suki is to like something, right? And ski is this one.
好き。
Ski. Now it is suki, but you always hear it like skip. Like the S sound is really short on this one. Skip. If you can read and write Chinese, you will know that that first character is good. And if you can read Hiragana, you will know that second character is ki. So together we get ski. How's the sound, Mike? Can you hear Duolingo loud enough, or should I turn it up a little bit? Hold on. I think that needs to be turned up a bit, right? Ski. Is that about right? Okay, we got that one right. Okay, then we have our first one, atsui. Atsui is hot. We have, oh, what was that? Tsumetai. Tsumetai was cold. En, which is Japanese yen, the money. Sugi, ski, that we just learned. And we have man, which is 10,000. So we're just going to have a look here on the right-hand side. And Mike, as you are still learning hiragana, have a look at these characters on the right-hand side of the page and see how many of those you know. This first one is atsui. Atsui, which was hot, right?
暑い、
The second one, ski, which is suki, ski, which is to like something, the verb to like.
好き、
Our next one is man, man, which is 10,000.
万、
And remember, Japanese numbers are a little bit different from English numbers. They're not crazy different. It's not like French numbers or anything, but they are slightly different. And the main difference that you're going to get with Japanese, which is a difference that you're also going to get with Chinese and Korean and like even some. Oh, hold on a second. The fourth one on the right goes with the second one on the left. Ha! You can see it. You're matching them up. Yes. Um, the big difference with numbers between like a whole bunch of Asian languages and with English is that when you're counting in English, you kind of stop at 1,000 and then you get on to like 10,000, 100,000. So you go like 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, million. Sorry, 10. You know where I'm going. You know what I'm saying. With Japanese, there's a word for 10,000. So instead of counting thousands, we count 10,000s as we get higher up. So 11,000 would be one man and 1,000 after that. Does that make sense? That there is another number higher up. So if you got to like 100,000, 100,000 is 10 man. A million is 100 man. And excuse me, that little kind of like mismatch there makes higher level numbers a little bit easy to confuse. But once you get used to it, it's not too hard. Because like in Chinese, we have to do that as well. We talk about 10 man, 100 man, like that. You even have 1,000 man, which is 10 million. Okay, so Mikachu says, "Tsumetai" is cold. Number 2.
冷たい、
Tsumetai. And the last one is en,
円、
which is Japanese yen. So money is counted in en. Okay? I do not like water. Now, I don't know whether they're talking about drinking water or whether they're talking just about water in general. But they said, I do not like water. I guess that would be mizu. Mizu. Now, Maikachu, we have got installed here. I don't know if you have an Android phone or an iPhone. I've got the Google keyboard installed on my Android tablet here. And then there is this, I think they call it glide typing, where you can swipe these characters around to get all the different hiragana characters. So this top left one here, this a, if you tap it, you get an a. If you swipe it here, you get an I, U, E, and an O. I don't know how well you can see that. Can I get that a bit closer to you? Let me show you again. You can go a with a tap, I is left, U is up, E is to the right, and O is a swipe down. Okay? And the cool thing about this is that, okay, we've got the a, I, U, E, O on the first character, on the first button here. On the second button, a tap will give you ka. And if you want ki, you swipe to the left again. So for the first one, for I, that was a left swipe. Ka I is ki. Ka U gives you ku. Ka E gives you ke. Ka O gives you ko. And it's a super easy way of like typing in Japanese. It's quite nice. And once you get used to it, like I started using this right near the beginning of learning Japanese with Duolingo. And every time it asks me to type a word, I use this keyboard because it's quite cool. So they said, I do not like water. Well, water is mizu. So we swipe this to the left, mi. Zu is su with a dakten, a little in the corner, mizu. And then we get the kanji. Now, I don't know how to say this. Would it be mizu wa? Mizu ka? Mizu wa? Let's try wa. Suki. Mizu wa suki janai desu. Ja a nai desu. Is that right? Mizu wa suki janai desu. Is that right? I've got the feeling this is going to be wrong. It was right. So we know how to say, I don't like water. Mizu wa suki janai desu. So if I wanted to say, I don't like Ramune, Ramune wa suki janai desu. I do not like Ramune, I guess. Okay, let's keep going. So back here, we have our kanji on the left. We have our hiragana on the right. Now, Maikachu, let's see if you can do this. And I don't know how clear this is on your screen. I hope you can see this. At the top, we have suki. And then we have hiru, atsui, zumetai. And the last one is man. So I guess on the left side here, we can start here. This first one, you probably know this. Suki is suki.
好き
Zumetai is down here. Zumetai.
冷たい
Man.
満
Atsui. Hot.
暑い
Hiru. I think hiru is daytime.
昼
We're doing good. We're doing very good. Okay. I like cameras. Again, I can't remember whether we have to use wa or ga for this one. But camera in Japanese is easy because camera is ka-me-ra. Camera. Camera. Is it camera ka or camera wa? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna guess ka. I don't know why. Camera ga suki desu. What do you think? Camera ga suki desu. Camera wa suki desu. Let's just try it. We got it right. Camera ga suki desu. We're in this together. We're practicing Japanese with 12,086 other learners quite now. That's quite high. Normally we get around 11,000 at this time of day, but we're up to 12,000 today. Camera ga suki desu. Camera ga suki desu.
ご飯は熱いです
Gohan wa atsui desu. If you watch Dragon Ball Z, you might know that Gohan is rice. Gohan wa atsui desu. Atsui is hot. The rice is hot. I mean, I guess literally it's just rice is hot. But in context, it's probably the rice is hot. Gohan wa atsui desu. There is cold rice. So we're not going to use des this time. I think we're going to have to use arimasu. Arimasu means there is or have. Cold rice. Can we just say 冷たいご飯? Or do we need to say 冷たいのご飯? Not is like an apostrophe S, like it belongs to it. Maybe not. Maybe we can just say 冷たいご飯. ご飯があります。冷たいご飯があります。Maybe that's right. We got this. 冷たいご飯があります。There is cold rice. Cold rice can be fine. Doesn't have to be hot, right? 冷たいご飯があります。If it were hot rice, it would be 熱いご飯. Cold rice. 冷たいご飯. Okay.
水は好きじゃないです。
I don't like water. That was the first sentence, right? 水 is water. 水は
水は好きじゃないです。
水は好きじゃないです。I don't like water. I don't know. I like water. I would probably say コーヒーは好きじゃないです. I don't like coffee. I've never liked coffee. Every now and then I'll try it again to see whether I still don't like it or not, but I have never liked coffee. 水は好きじゃないです。コーヒーは好きじゃないです。ビールは好きじゃないです。The tea is cold. Ocha. Ocha is tea, right? So is it just going to be ocha wa atsui desu? Atsui? Why am I not getting... Wait, the tea is cold. The cold, not hot. Atsui is hot. Ocha wa 冷たいです。冷たいです。Is that right? お茶は冷たいです。The tea is cold. Yay.
水が冷たいです。
水が冷たいです。Oh, I was using what before, but they're using が。水が冷たいです。The water is 冷たい, cold. The water is cold. And pay attention here, Mike, to the grammar. Now, 水, water is the first word here. So 水 is
水が
water. 冷たい is cold. And です right at the end. That means is. So like literally, it would be water, cold is. Like that's the grammar structure in Japanese. It is the subject of a sentence, followed by the object, followed by the verb, right? Subject, object, verb. 水が冷たいです. And that might sound confusing to have a subject like immediately followed by an object. Like if I were to say, you like, having a subject and an object like next to each other like that could be confusing. But in Japanese, they have these little particles here like ga or wa or o, and they can kind of like guide you to what we're talking about. Like having these particles makes it a little bit easier to understand. So here we know that we're talking about that water. 水が冷たいです。10 in a row. We're doing well. Wait, we've got to do 2 runs of this to get to 5 crowns. The rice is hot. I'm going to try using ga this time like they did. ご飯が熱いです。Let's try that. ご飯が熱いです。ご飯が熱いです。Maybe right? Definitely right. Hey, 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 KuriAiCosplay is here with 8 viewers. How's everybody doing? You're a little bit late, Kuri. You missed our myriad technical difficulties just now. We had so many problems. The microphone was broken. I couldn't get the video. It was a mess. But we've got it all sorted now. So yeah, we should be okay with you guys here. How's everybody doing? How was Genshin Impact? KuriAiCosplay was playing Genshin Impact just a second ago. Let me just put a shout out here to KuriAiCosplay. How are you doing? I'm crying here. Hold on. My hay fever is still playing up. I'm still suffering here. So, and maybe I'm just touched that you're here. But anyway, are you having a good day, a good evening? Are you ready for bed now, Kuri? It is getting late.
パンが熱いです。
The bread is what? The bread is what? パンが熱いです。The bread is hot. The bread is hot. Thanks. Genshin was good. Hope you feel better. Thank you, Kuri. Yeah, I just feel kind of groggy right now. I don't get hay fever every year, but I do get it. I do get hay fever sometimes. I used to get it much more back in the UK, but here in Hong Kong, I do sometimes get hay fever, and I feel like I'm suffering more with it this year. I can take medicine for it, but it always makes me feel sleepy. So I can choose to either feel sleepy or feel terrible. Today I'm choosing terrible. Okay, Kuri's got to go to bed now. She's got work in the morning. Have a good sleep, Kuri, and thank you for dropping by. And I'll see you next time, okay? We are running through the Duolingo section on restaurants, and we're learning sentences like, the bread is hot, English menu, please, stuff like that. I'm trying to get up to 5 crowns. Osyami fans. Have a good evening, Kuri. My Japanese just froze for a second. I blame the hay fever. Okay, it is hot tea. Ocha, tea, right? Cha. And we're using ga this time, right? Ocha ga. What was hot again? Atsui. Atsui desu. Ocha wa atsui desu. This is right. I know it's right this time. No, what? What's wrong? It is hot tea. Oh, I said the tea is hot. It's not right. No, it's not right. Okay. So I can explain this. I can explain this. In Japanese, they've got atsui ocha desu. Atsui hot, ocha. Atsui ocha. Hot tea is. So it is hot tea. I said the tea is hot. Yeah, that's different. It is different, I guess.
お茶が冷たいです。
お茶が冷たいです. This is the grammar that I just used. I just said the tea is, this time it says cold. The tea is cold. お茶が冷たいです. The tea is cold. I do not like meat. Now, I like meat, I just don't eat it. Pikachu Plays Roblox has redeemed everybody hydrate. Yeah, everybody hydrate. I am hydrating on grape Ramune today. And grape Ramune is fine. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's just not great. Great. It's not great. I do not like meat. Meat is niku. 焼肉の肉。肉は、好きじゃないです。Right? 好き means like. 好き。水、sorry, not 水。肉は好きじゃないです。I just did that from autofill, autocorrect. Means, 肉は好きじゃないです。I don't like meat. コーヒーは好きじゃないです。Twins flanches は好きじゃないです。I do not like. Let's keep going.
野菜は好きじゃないです。
I don't like vegetables. I do. I don't like vegetables. 野菜は好きじゃないです。So again, like remember, it's like the subject is first, then the object, and then the verb. Here there isn't really an object, so it's just like vegetables don't like, right? Anthony don't like. Great work. Let's make this harder. Okay. I do not like vegetables. How is that harder? That's the sentence that they just gave us. Okay. Vegetables. Yasai. What? You watch, I'll get this wrong. And autocorrect. Yasai wa suki janai desu. I don't like vegetables. I don't like celery. Celery is the worst. How are you all doing? I can see Anton and Techno Orange down there. It is hot tea. This was one that I got wrong before. What was it? So I said the tea is hot. It should probably just be like, it is hot tea. So hot is atsui, right? Atsui. Tea is ocha. Tea. Atsui ocha desu. Right? Atsui ocha desu. It is hot tea. We've got it this time. Last time I was confident, but I was wrong. This time I'm confident. And I'm right. Atsui ocha desu. It is hot tea. Okay, we are 36 XP away from our daily goal. We've been doing this for 133 days. My Japanese should be better than this after 133 days, right? Okay. Pikachu Plays Roblox says, if you do a test, I can make a prediction. What do you mean by that? If I do a test... Oh. No thanks. That was quite a nice little tune there. Okay, then. What I'm going to do, though, I'm going to put up a poll to see what we're going to do next. We do have a few people watching. So, let me just make a quick poll for the next topic. Start a prediction. Oh, that's new. Start a prediction. Wonder what chat thinks will happen during a stream. Use the /prediction command to find out. How does that work? Okay. Let me just see what that is. /prediction. What does that do? Creators and mods can create predictions. Viewers can guess the outcome of who can correctly win. Oh, who guesses correctly can win channel points? Huh. We can give away channel points? So, what viewers will predict, like, will I win? And you have possible outcomes. Okay. Okay, we can try this. I think you can try this too, Pikachu Plays Roblox, because you're a mod. But /prediction will allow us to predict whether we are right or wrong. Well, we can try and do that in a little bit. But before we do that, what I will do is I am going to do a quick poll for our next topic. So let's just do this. Question. Next topic. And what have we got? We have got restaurant. We can finish that one. We have got activity, whatever that is. We've got position. Wait, we've got family down there as well. Okay, I'm going to remove restaurant from this list because we should do something new. So we've got activity. We've got position. We've got vacation. We've got hobby. And we've got family. Okay, so I'm going to add that to the list. It's just going to be a 1-minute poll, and I will get that running. The poll should be running. So if you would like to choose what our next topic will be, please vote. And we will jump into whatever you guys vote for. Whatever you want, we will do. And we're going to figure out how to do the predictions a little bit later on. I like that idea. So we can actually earn channel points doing predictions. Okay, how are we doing? The poll is still running. We're about halfway through, and we'll see what our next topic will be. We could predict whether next week's flavor of Ramune is nice or disgusting. Yeah, Pikachu Plays Roblox says the predictions would be really good for Pokemon streams. You know what would be really good for Pokemon streams, Pikachu Plays Roblox? If we have an egg ready to hatch, right? Oh no! The next topic is a 50-50 vote, activity or vacation. I'll have to flip a coin in a second. Oh no, which one should we do? We'll do both. That's what we'll do. We'll do activity and we will do vacation, okay? But what we could do on a Pokemon stream is if there's an egg about to hatch, we could shout this. Wait for it, wait for it. Oh, I can't do it. I can't redeem Who's That Pokemon. We could play the Who's That Pokemon sound, and we could do a prediction and see who gets it right. I'll just have to figure out how to do this on mobile, though. I have to figure that out. Okay, then. We're going to start with activity, and then we'll do vacation. So what is activity talking about? I can't remember. I haven't done this for a while. Select the correct character for koto. Koto. What's koto? I don't even remember what koto is. Let's just listen to these.
車、
Kuruma is vehicle or car.
物、
Mono, a thing.
書、
Sho is a book.
こと、
Koto is also a thing. Okay. The correct character for koto is koto. They haven't told us what that means yet. Okay, so what words have we got here?
仕事、
Shigoto means work, I think. Jikan is time.
時間、
Koto is that word that we just
こ
learned.
と、
I can't remember how to say the next one.
働き、
Hataraki. Excuse me. And
買い、
kai. Kai was to buy something. So let's just mix and match here. So hataraki was the fourth one.
働き、
Thank you for following. Hey, Big Starlight. How are you doing? I saw you over in Kuria's stream earlier. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for following. My name's Anthony, and I stream Duolingo, learning Japanese every Monday, Hong Kong time at this time. It is Monday here in Hong Kong. It might not be Monday where you are. And we also sometimes stream some Pokemon Go. If there's any events going on in Pokemon Go, I will sometimes do IRL streams, walking around Hong Kong and catching Pokemon and doing things like that. And sometimes we'll do other streams with maybe Pikachu Plays Roblox, who's down here in the chat. Sometimes with Kuri. We have played Among Us together before. And we sometimes play a little bit of Fortnite as well. But thank you so much for following. And yes, this is my Japanese language learning live stream. And I'm trying to figure out if I can learn Japanese just using Duolingo. We'll see. But thank you so much for following. It's nice to see you here. Okay, shall we keep going? We have shigoto, which is that first one.
仕事、
And we can guess that, right? Because you can see the second character there is exactly the same as the koto that we just learned. Koto.
時
Oh,
間、
I just pressed the wrong button. I knew that was wrong. Koto.
こと、
Jikan is time.
時間、
And kai is to buy something.
買い、
Okay, which one of these was shikoto? Pikachu Plays Roblox. Do you remember which one was koto? We have top left, bottom left, top right, bottom right. Do you remember which one is shikoto? Let's see how we're doing. And this is all kanji right now, which is a little bit difficult because like kanji is based on Chinese characters, not based on the Japanese sounds. But Pikachu Plays Roblox says top right. Now, look at the hiragana here. It says shikoto. Let's tap it and see.
仕業
Oh, we got the shi right. We got the goto wrong. So if it's not that one, it must be another one. Vic says, I feel like if I help, I'm cheating. You're a Japanese major. Okay, the Japanese major. Which one is it? I think I know which one it is. Vic Starlight, Japanese major. Which one is Shigoto? Shigoto. Japanese major, Vic Starlight. Can you please join us for every single stream and tell me when I'm wrong or when I don't understand something?
仕事
Can we have you here every week, please? Thank you so much. Shigoto, shigoto. And I think that's work, right? Shigoto is work. I will try. Vic Starlight. What time is it where you are? Am I keeping you up late at night? Shigoto, work. Okay. Kai, to buy something. Shigoto, shigoto, work. Oh, it's 2:30 a.m. Oh, but you work the late shift. Okay, okay, okay. Are you always working the late shift or do you sometimes work late and early? Like, should I expect to see you every second week? Kai, shigoto. Come is ka? Is that right?
Ki.
Ki. Ki. Oh, iki is go. Ki is come. Koto and jikan, time. Kai. Okay, we'll go down the right hand side and we'll match with the left. So we have koto. That would be number 4.
こと
Koto. Shigoto,
仕事
which is work. Kai, which is to buy.
対
Jikan, time.
時間
And ki, come. Hey, 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 we're doing good. Oh, if there's overtime, you'll work more. Recently, you just work late, which means that maybe we'll be seeing more of you.
仕事が好きです
It is afternoon here in Hong Kong. It is 4:40, and we'll be streaming for another half hour or so. I will leave here after 3 o'clock. I have to be out definitely before 3:30, otherwise I'll be late for everything.
仕事が好きです
仕事が好きです。仕事は好きじゃないです。Okay, 仕事が好きです。仕事 is work, and we learned earlier on something が好きです was I like something. So this should be I like work. 仕事が好きです。仕事が好きですか Do you like work? 好きじゃないです。5 in a row. We're doing good. What is your job? I'm wondering, do we need to even say your? Maybe we don't. Maybe we just need to say job, what is. 仕事. Can we just say like 仕事は何ですか? What is your job? Does that sound rude? 仕事は何ですか? Let's try that. 仕事は何ですか? Is that okay? My nan is just written in hiragana here. Do I need to write that in katakana? Nan? 仕事は何ですか? It says it's okay. I wonder how rude that is. Pikachu Plays Roblox says, my job is to be a Japanese master. Keep going, Pikachu. I'm giving you 133 days of Duolingo to be better than me. And I'm not doing great, but I'm on day 133 right now. 仕事は何ですか? What is your job? It's not rude, it's good. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Japanese Major Vic Starlight.
24時間パーティーをします
Did I hear that correctly? 24
24時間パーティーをします。
4時間パーティーをします。I had a 24-hour party? Really? Oh, I will have a 24-hour party. That's crazy. That's nearly as crazy as alleging Tuna with his 24-hour live stream. 24
24時間パーティーを
oh,
します。
4時間24時間パーティーをします。I have a 24-hour party. Okay, let's keep going. I will not buy chairs. Oh, I haven't done I will not buy something. Like, I haven't done that negative yet. Chair is 椅子。椅子を買います。椅子は買いません。Maybe? I've never done this one. 椅子は買いません。Maybe? Okay, here's my guess. 椅子は買いません。What do you think? Is this right? Is this right? It's right. 椅子は買いません。I will not buy chairs. What will I not buy? 肉。はい、私はベジタリアンです。肉は買いません。Maybe that's right. Although I do buy meat, I just don't eat it.
今日は家にいます。
今日、today は、
今日は家にいます。
今日は何今日は、
今日は家にいます。
家
今日は家にいます。
I have no idea what they just said. 今日は、
今日は家にいます。
Oh, 家、
家
home
に
に、
います。
I'm at home today? Huh. I'm staying at home today. 今日は家にいます。家。
今日は家にいます。
Okay, I got that. You're going to head to bed because you plays Roblox? Okay, no problem. Make sure that you have a good night's sleep and that you get to school on time tomorrow and that you do not fall asleep in class. I'm going to pay attention to you to make sure that you're still doing your Japanese with Duolingo because you plays Roblox, and I'll see you later in this week. By the way, if you want to play Among Us later on, then just tell me what your schedule is and we'll try and work it out, all right? Thanks for coming. And now that Pikachu Plays Roblox has gone to bed, we have no mod, which means that Big Starlight can spam the chat. They can use all kinds of foul language, and there'll be nobody here to stop them. 今日は家にいます。I am at home today. 今日は How do I say room again? 部屋。今日は部屋にいます。今日は私の How do I say 子供。今日は私の子供の部屋。Is 部屋 room or is 部屋 house? 部屋 is house, right? How do you say room? Or is 部屋 room? I can't remember. います。
椅子は買いません。
椅子は買いません。We just did that one. I will not buy chairs. It's house. So room. 部屋 is house. 家 is home. Room is gone. It's gone. I've forgotten how to say room in Japanese. I can see the character in my head. The character is ぼうmy Cantonese. Hold on. Room in Japanese. Google Translate, help me, please. Google Translate tells me room. No, it's not room. It is, how do I say that? Oh, I'm getting heya as room. Okay. Oh, room is heya. Thank you. Sorry, I was confused then because when oh, I didn't read what you wrote correctly. You wrote ie is house. I thought that that said it is house, and I thought that you meant that heya is house, and then I was like, well, what's room then? It's just me being stupid. Don't worry. 椅子は買いません。
椅子は買いません。
椅子は買いません。I will not buy chairs. Can I say あれは買いません。I will not buy that. これは、買いません。I will not buy this. Maybe? Thank you, Vix. Will you have a party today? 今日はパーティー。今日はパーティー。Oh, what's my verb? I feel like I need a verb. We'll start at the beginning. きよ、う、今日はパーティー、は、is it a long pa? T? How the devil do you write party? Hey, thank you for subscribing, Big Starlight. Thank you so much. It's so kind of you to subscribe. You are one of my very first subscribers. You are on our exclusive list of very first subscribers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really do. I still don't know how to write party though. Look, you've got the little first icon next to your name. You're part of an exclusive club now. 今日は party. I've seen the word party a bunch of times, but for the life of me, I have no idea how to write it. Pa. How do you do a T? Oh, I can see it over there. It's te and mini e. Party. Okay, so it's pate, but it becomes party. Vic says, I'm pronouncing it right. Just type what you say. My problem was, like, I wasn't sure what the word before the e would be. Like, because like with the hiragana words, you like te, is it ta, ti, tu, te, or to? Oh, because it's like chi, right? Ta, chi. So how do you get a t? Oh, so it's te, i, t. It's difficult. Okay. Party. Oh. And now I'm like, what's my verb? Will you have a party? Oshimasu. Party oshimasu. Ka? Maybe. Party oshimasu ka? What do you think? 今日はパーティーをします。That's hard to say. しましたか？しますか？ Awesome guess. I stumbled through that. 今日はパーティーをしますか？パ
ーティーが好きです。
ーティーが好きです。I like parties. I don't. Party. Oh, wait. I got that wrong. Look, the T has also got a line after it. It's like pa, long pa, T, long T. I missed that. I just wrote party. Party. Oh, my cables are so tangled up here. If I don't move, I should be okay. Party.
パーティーが好きです。
が
好きです。
Vic Starlight says you get used to it. I hope so. Things that I got used to include the way that hiragana, katakana, and kanji are mixed together in the same sentence. When I first kind of like saw that and thought about it, I thought that it was really, really difficult. Now, not only do I not think that mixing hiragana, katakana, and kanji is difficult, I don't think it's difficult anymore. But I actually think it's better. Like when you see words in katakana, you're kind of primed for it to be a loan word or for it to be a sound or something. Um, and when I see, like on some apps that are teaching Japanese, um, sometimes they write everything in hiragana. And now, after having learned hiragana, katakana, and kanji, if I see all those words just written in hiragana without the kanji or without the katakana, I don't know what they're saying. Like I have to read it aloud in order to get what they're saying. Whereas like when you see them all mixed together, it actually ends up being easier. And that's surprising. Like when I started learning Japanese, I was like, what? 3 character sets? That's ridiculous. Now I appreciate it. One thing that I am getting used to, which I'm still not used to, but I'm getting used to, is counting in Japanese. We just started counting a few weeks ago. And when I first started counting in Japanese, I was getting a headache. Like I could literally feel my brain hurting because none of it kind of like translated, for want of a better word, to the way my brain was working, right? Because when you count in Japanese, everything is in a different order. And yeah, it took a while. My grandmother was from the Netherlands, and she lived in England for most of her life. And even as an elderly woman, as soon as she started counting things or doing anything mathematical, she changed back to Dutch. Because for her, like translating numbers from English to Dutch, which are quite similar languages, was difficult for her. Like she could speak English fluently, but then she would count things in Dutch. Um, and counting in English and counting in Japanese are like really different. So that was something that I kind of struggled to get used to. I feel like I'm getting used to it now, but yeah, it was a little bit difficult at first. I think I'm getting more used to things like how katakana works, right? Have you gotten to counters yet? Yeah, huh? Uh-huh. Tsu is easy and ko is easy and everything else is a mess. And when do you use one? When do you use another? It took me a while to realize when counting people that one person and 2 people was different from every other person. Now, I live in Hong Kong, and in Hong Kong, we speak Cantonese. And in Cantonese, we have counters too. So that is not completely alien to me. Some of the counters in Cantonese are even the same as they are in Japanese. Um, but it was a combination of counters and word order and having more than one set of numbers in Japanese. It was just like one kind of like step too far um, in translating counting from English to Japanese and vice versa. So yeah, counters, that's been difficult. I'm not used to that yet, and I'm gonna try to get used to it. Vic says that Japanese is easier than Cantonese. Yeah, but I live in Hong Kong. So Cantonese is easier here just by virtue of it being spoken here. Um, Cantonese grammar is pretty straightforward. At the very least, we can say that like we still have the subject, verb, object, word order in general. Um, Cantonese grammar is a little bit different from Mandarin, but not much. But it's quite different from Japanese. Um, that said, if you learn Japanese, there's a lot less kanji characters to learn than there would be Chinese characters to learn if you were learning if you were learning Cantonese. So parts of it are easier, parts of it are more difficult. Um, but overall, I think that Japanese is not crazy difficult. but it's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge.
今日は何をしますか？
今日は何をしますか？今日は today 何 what をしますか？ What are you doing today? Maybe? What are you doing today? Yeah, hey. 今日は何をしますか？
今日は何をしますか？
今日は何をしますか？ What are you doing today? I'm streaming Japanese. I'm streaming Duolingo.
お仕事は
Oh, I just got that. お仕事は Let's take away the 仕事 job. お仕事は何ですか？仕事は何ですか？ This sounds more polite than what I was saying before, because before it was 仕事は何ですか? But here with お仕事は adding makes everything polite, right? お仕
仕
事
事
は dot dot dot. What's your job? お仕事は dot dot dot.
テーブルを買います。
テーブルを買います。テーブルを買います。I'm buying a table. テーブルを買います。
テーブルを買います。
Remember, we're using を because table is the thing that you are buying, so it's that direction. Sorry, I'm burping because I'm full of grape Ramune. Great work. Let's make this harder. I like to work. 仕事が好きです。Maybe? 仕事が好きです。仕事仕事は仕事が好きです。好きです。仕事が好きです。We got this. I'm staying at home today. 今日は家にいます。今日は家にいます。今日、it's hard to get up. 今日は家にいます。今日、today. 今日は So today は家 at home 家に今日は家にいます。What do you think? 今日は家にいます。I think it's right. It is. We haven't quite reached our daily goal yet. Got some nice music though. No thanks. Okay. We're doing okay on activity 2. Now, we did have a poll earlier on to decide what we're going to do next, even though the people doing the poll have probably left by now. But it was voted, and we have to honor the democratic views of our audience who said that they wanted to do vacation. So let's jump into that. There are no tips for this unit, so we're just going to jump straight in there and see why this coconut tree is, I don't know, pooing coconuts. Let's have a look. We're doing vacation. It is 3 o'clock here, so I think this might, depending on how long we take, this might be our last one. Ryoko, Ryoshin is parents. Ryoko, travel.
旅行
Ryoko. Okay. Hondana, is that right? Hondana. Miki? What was left? Hitori? Can't remember what left is. Shita? Nagai? Ryoko? Maybe? Let's try this.
本棚
Hondana. Bookshelf, I think. Hitori?
左、
左、左。本棚、左。下、
下、
下。長い、
長い、
旅行、
旅行、
旅行。Okay, so let's try this. 本棚、左、
左、
左。本棚、左。下、長い、旅行。Okay, 本棚、
本棚、
bookshelf. I don't know what that has to do with vacation. We're doing vacation, right? 長い、
長い、
long. Again, to do with vacation. 左、
左、
left. 旅行, travel. That's to do with holidays.
旅行、
And 下、
下、
down.
一人で旅行しません。
Hitori means, oh, that was what I said before. Hitori means, hitori is one person.
一人で旅行しません。
hitori de 旅行。
一人で旅行しません。
I don't travel alone. Maybe? I do not travel alone. Now, I don't know why we're
一人
using
で、
de right now. Hitori de. I think I've got wa, I've got ga, I've got ni, I've got o. Sometimes I think I know why they say he or e. I don't know why we say de. Hitori de ryoko shimasen. He's always busy. Oh, I keep forgetting the word busy. Busy, busy, busy. I remember how it looks. I can see the kanji in my head. Busy. I just had imoto, but I know it's not that. Imoto is younger sister. What was busy? Oh, isoka. Isogashi, isogashi. He is always busy. 彼は Oh, okay, hold on a second. Hitori de is usually said together, meaning alone. Oh, it's a phrase. Okay. So I just remember hitori de. Hitori de. He is always busy. Kare. Oh, I just wrote kere. What is kere? Kare wa always. Let's cheat. Kare wa. Oh, itsumo. Kare wa itsumo isogashii desu. Is that right? Itsu. I know I'm cheating. Itsumo. Is that right? Itsumo. Itsumo isogashii. Isogashi. Is that right? Isogashii. Why is that not coming up? Oh, I wrote isugashi. Isogashi. There we go. Okay. 彼はいつも忙しいです。彼はいつも忙しいです。I don't feel good about that. I cheated my way through that. I still don't remember isogashi. And I completely forgot いつも。
時々一人で食べます。
I remember tokidoki because I remember that it is not dokidoki. Tokidoki is sometimes.
時々一人で食べます。
That was Blackthorn Games. I sometimes drink alone. I sometimes. Oh, 食べます. I sometimes eat alone. 時々一人で. That's our phrase, right? 一人で. Excuse me, I'm still burping from all my bubbles. 食べます. 時々 live 時々一人で live stream. Yeah, anyway, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Welcome to Japan. Oh, I learned this. This is in my screenshots from this week. Your. There was a yacht in there somewhere. What was welcome? I had this. I took a screenshot this week and I was like, I need to remember this. And then at the beginning of the lesson, I literally went through all my screenshots and I just flicked straight past this one. I didn't even bother looking. Yokuso. Yokuso. Is that right? Yo, ko? Let's check up here. Yokuso. 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 Nihon e. Maybe? Nihon e. Yokuso Nihon e. Nihon e. Nihon e. Yokuso Nihon e. Welcome to Japan. よくそ私のライブストリームへ。
フランスへようこそ。
フランスへよくそ。フランス
フランス
へよく
よう
そ。
こそ。フランスへようこそ。
フランスへようこそ。香港へようこそ。Welcome to Hong Kong. I should say that at some point during my stream. If I'm introducing myself, はじめまして。Anthony と申します。イギリス yeah, what should I say? はじめまして。I've done this before. はじめまして。Anthony と申します。what was the next one? Anthony と申します。イギリス人です。イギリス出身です。今、香港に住んでいます。よくぞ香港。よくぞ香港へ。香港へよくぞ。よろしくお願いします。Welcome to France. I always travel by myself. いつも Okay. いつも I think that was it. いつも travel 利用こ利用こ No, that's not right. Travel 利用こ Oh, okay. There's no in the middle. Yes, 利用こいつも利用こ Oh, no. We need 一人で一人でいつも利用こ something 利用こします Is that right? I つも利用こでいつも一人で利用こします Why did I put cat at the end? Was that just autocorrect? I don't remember typing cat. Did I type that? Mikoto-san. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for coming to my language learning live stream. We are still trying to learn Japanese with Duolingo. Trying desperately. Ryokuso. Welcome.
ようこそ。
はい、Mikoto-さん、ようこそ、香港へ。ようこそ。I sometimes eat alone. Sometimes. 時々。に Do we need a に after that? Or can we just say 時々食べます。時々に食べます。Do we need the time counter for 時々? Maybe not. 時々に Big Starlight says we don't need the に。時々食べます。食べます。Okay. 時々食べます。時々一人 I forgot the alone. I wrote I sometimes eat. I always eat. I sometimes eat. I don't need the ni, but I need the hitori で。時々一人で食べます。
彼女はいつも忙しいです。
彼女は she いつも忙しいです。いつも always 忙しい。busy. I keep forgetting that word.
彼女はいつも忙しいです。
She's always busy. Then take the hint, right? If she's always busy, then maybe she's trying to tell you something. 彼女
はいつも忙しいです。
彼女いつも
時々、
時々
々、
いつも
いつも
忙しい
忙しい
ですです。
です。彼女はいつも忙しいです。
わ。
いつも
彼女はいつも忙しい
忙しい
です。
です。
彼女はいつも忙しいです。She's always busy, or at least she always says that she's busy. Sorry, I'm busy. I'm washing my hair. Welcome. よくそ。よくそ。Is that right? よくそ。よ。Oh, no, not よく。Not よくそ。よ。こそ。よくそ。How do I pronounce that? よこそ。
時々一人で旅行します。
時々、sometimes 一人で by myself 旅行します。I sometimes travel alone. Somehow, I sometimes. Oh, I haven't traveled alone in a long time. I haven't traveled in a long time. I used to travel alone. Like not all the time, but I have traveled alone before. I went to Taiwan a few times by myself. I did have friends who were there, so I would go visit them sometimes. But yeah, I did travel by myself. I came to Hong Kong alone. Okay, Mikoto-san wa, I've been learning Spanish on Duolingo, but I always have a hard time learning it. You know what? Me too. Just learning on Duolingo is kind of difficult. And I think that you need to have like Duolingo plus something else. Maybe that is YouTube videos. It could be other apps or other things. But I think that just learning a language with Duolingo is a little bit difficult. And I think that you do need to have other things alongside it. So, like, Duolingo has been my main Japanese language learning app, but I have been trying to learn a little bit outside as well. And that helps so much. I sometimes drink alone. Let's try and remember this. Tokidoki. 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 Don't need ni, but we do need hitori. Tokidoki. Hitori. De. Hitori de is a phrase. Tokidoki hitori de nomimasu. Okay, I'm more confident this time. Tokidoki hitori de nomimasu. Now, I still don't know about this word, tokidoki. There's a character there. So the first character is time or an hour, but this second character here, is that kanji? Because it doesn't look like any Chinese character that I know, but it also doesn't look like hiragana or katakana. I don't know that word. Tokidoki hitori de nomimasu. Hey, we got it right. We're doing well.
ようこそ日本へ。
ようこそ。
ようこそ日本へ。
I like that. ようこそ日本へ。Welcome to Japan. ようこそ私の家ね。家? Can I say that? Welcome to my home.
時々一人で飲みます。
時々一人。What? 時々
時々一人で飲みます。
Blackthorn Games. I sometimes drink alone. Tokidoki hitori de nomimasu. I sometimes drink alone. Tokidoki hitori de nomimasu.
時々一人で飲みます。
Hitori de nomimasu. Tokidoki hitori de nomimasu. It is a mouthful. Tokidoki hitori de nomimasu. And I've got a blocked nose today, which is making it
いつ
harder.
も一人で旅行します。
Itsumo always hitori de. The phrase by myself. Ryoko, did you say Ryoko? Play that again.
いつも一人で旅行します。
I always travel alone. I think that's what I always travel alone. いつも一人で旅行します. I always travel by myself. That's what we just learned. 一人。一人で。Oh, was it いつも first or 一人 first? Maybe it doesn't matter. Let's try it this way. いつも。一人でいつも。No, maybe いつも comes first. いつも。一人。いつも一人で。travel. 旅行。いつも一人で旅行します。I'm struggling to speak today. I'm sorry, guys. します。But this is our last exercise, so we should be okay. いつも一人で旅行します。This might be our last question. I sometimes eat alone. 時々時々 I sometimes eat alone. 時々 we don't need に一人で eat 食べます Are we going to get this last question right? I think we are. Hey, great job. We still haven't reached our daily goal, but we have reached the end of our live stream because we are running out of time. Thank you so much for coming. Last week, I don't know if you know this, last week we did have a supplemental Japanese language learning live stream. I did a little bit later on during the week. My Monday afternoon here in Hong Kong Japanese live stream is the fixed one. We will do this every single week. We have been doing this every single week. But if I have any time later in the week, then we might jump back in for some extra streams as well. But thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Big Starlight, for subscribing as well. Thank you, Mikofu-san, for joining us as well. I hope that you keep doing really well with your Spanish. Try your best. I honestly think that if you spend a little bit of time doing things outside of Duolingo, in addition to your Duolingo work, that it will help you a lot. But thank you very much. I'm sorry if I'm not very energized today. The hay fever is taking its toll. And hopefully next week I will be a little bit fresher for you. But thank you so much. Anyway, we are streaming here on twitch.tv/AnthonyKellyYip. If you would like to follow me on YouTube, it is youtube.com/AnthonyKellyYip as well. We also have a Discord server. Let me just throw this in here. We also have a Discord server where we sometimes talk about Japanese language learning, Pokemon Go, Among Us, and other things. So if you would like to join our Discord server, I put a link just down there at the bottom. Thank you again. And is there anybody that we know streaming right now? Let me just have a quick look in Twitch to see whether anybody that we know is online. If there is, maybe we could jump into somebody. Oh, Kimiya is online. Kimiya hasn't been on for... okay, so Kimiya is a Japanese chef, and she sometimes just streams from her restaurant, like making pastries and things. So I guess we could jump in and see Kimi. in her restaurant. There is no picture here right now, so I guess she's streaming. It says, welcome to my restaurant. Japanese, English, French, no Spanish. So I guess we could go and raid Kimmy and see what she's doing. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'm going to try and set up that raid. Hold on a second. How do I load up a raid? I'm going to try and do this. Let's see if we can go and see Kimmy. Raid Kimmy 819. Let's see if she's in there first of all.
Okay.
Kimmy is in the restaurant. Let's jump in. Okay, guys, I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for coming. Bye, Mikohu-san. Mikohu-san. Are we raiding? Okay. We're going to raid Kimmy.
7 or 8 days.
See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.
I didn't do streaming.
And we're raiding. We should be in there right now. Hopefully. Hopefully. Is it raiding? It's suddenly not loading over here. Do I need to come out and go back in? Hopefully we can get in. I can't see anything. No. Okay, I'm going to assume that it's working. Wow, I've lost my whole Twitch here. What's going on? I've lost my Twitch.
Thank you.
No problem, Kimmy.
Thank you so much. And one is the Japanese language. いっぱいありがとう。Hi,
Let's see what she's
Raiders. Hi, Raiders.
Hi.
Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, Raiders.
What are we cooking
of course,
today?
Me too. You guys.
I wonder what she's cooking.
Give me a lot of happiness. Today I really looked forward to talk with you guys like this. Okay?
She's doing
Is it
great.
correct?
Another raid. Okay, guys. I'll see you next week. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.